welcome back everyone. It's Mate Sipper here on this rainy Friday the 5th. And yeah, today should be a pretty good day. We're gonna head off to the mines. I'm gonna offload the fish we have in our pocket to the best of my ability. Probably should get another chest actually dedicated to just the fish, because we do have quite a few. Alright, and let's run over here to the fridge. Puppy dog's barking at us. Get that stuff put away. Albacore. Alright, so the albacore I'm going to take outside. Hopefully we have a space in the chest for it. So yeah, let's see what the weather's going to be doing tomorrow. It's going to be clear and sunny. Wonderful. Let's get the kegs going and then we'll head outside and get started with the... Oops, no, I don't want to be drunk this early in the morning. Oops. Excuse me, pup. I need to get in the kegs. Alright, there we go. I can get started with this day. So, today... Hey, Mate. Congratulations on completing my little challenge. I'm impressed. As an added bonus, I've included blueprints for a new type of chest. Enjoy! Now that you have all those resources lying around, why not swing by for some construction work? We have unlocked the stone chest. Alright, so stone chest is explosion resistant. And we might take Robin up on that. We'll have to see. It's kind of expensive right now. Mate, I found this recipe in a magazine and I thought it sounded interesting. Feel free to give me a taste if you make it. Shane. Pepper poppers. Alright, pepper poppers are a really good item for eating in the morning. Oops, I'm going to get these apples put away too. One of those put away for Gus. And the rest of these, we're going to just get rid of them. It'll be the mayor's problem. And there we go. Wow, we have quite the collection of goodies in here. I'll be harvesting some stuff, so let's grab out some seeds. Okay, yeah. One of the big goals I have for today, as I said, was not chopping trees. I'm tired of chopping trees. But, was to mine. And well, I'll check the spirits in a bit. I also need to get down to the cart and see what they have for sale down there. We really need to get some truffles. And so to get the barn upgrade, we need 12,000 gold. So we're kind of far away from that, and that's not even the final barn upgrade. So to get pigs, you have to have level 3 barn, or the super barn, or I think it's called like deluxe barn in this game. So yeah, we have a little bit of... We got a ways to go before we can get there. And the coop, I think we need 25,000 gold to get the coop upgraded. So once again, another thing that we're unfortunately kind of far away from doing. I don't want to put sunflowers there. I don't need high quality sunflowers. As much as Haley might hate that, I'd rather plant these. I'd rather put pumpkins or something here. After all, these will make me a little bit more money than making Haley happy. Yeah, we can do bok choy, because bok choy doesn't take too long. And actually, let's do some broccoli. Alright, so there's those. That should, for the most part, be all of our random seeds. Yeah, I think that's everything. Everything looks like it's at least somewhat growing. So yeah, hopefully we can get all that done. Bread. It tends to be kind of common in the trash can, so I'm not too worried about it. The other thing I'd like to do, probably not today, but I need to get over to Pierre's and actually buy some of the, what are they called? Like vinegar and sugar and stuff like that. So we can make vinegar. Not currently. We don't have the stuff required to make it right now. But we can make vinegar. It is made with... Oh boy. I'm going to have to look that one up. I'll put up on screen what it's made with. But you just need an oil press or an oil maker. Which is kind of why we've been gathering up these sunflowers, is they produce cooking oil. Which is another thing we're going to need to buy from Pierre. Honey, I'm going to bring... Yeah, I'll bring that inside. Sorry, I don't know why I brought that pop-up menu so many times. I also don't know why I'm struggling so much with this day. So, I've had a few just failures of Friday the 5th. I don't know why it has been so difficult for me to record this day. I'll like get started on it, and then like, for whatever reason, I just completely fail. Or like something happens. So like yesterday, for instance, I was trying to record it, and how I said that we're in the middle of like fall here where I'm living, all the yard workers showed up and started mowing the lawn, and so I wasn't able to finish my recording. The time before that, we might buy that. Maybe not. So I think we can make this right now. I just have to, once again, I have to buy some rice. Squid, I'm not going to buy that. We're going to have squid coming out of our ears if I have my way during the winter festival. Cranberry candy is one that I might want to buy. I don't want to pay 1,000 gold for it, but the reason I'd want to buy it is because Christmas. And yeah, the rest of this is kind of, I don't care about. So yeah, I've had a few failures when it's come to recording this day, and I am very sorry. I don't like to do that, because then it's not as authentic. And I try to let you know every time that I do that, but yeah. So that did happen. But now, for the matter at hand, we're gonna do Leah's cutscene. Oh, hi Mate. Come in, come in. Sorry about my wet boots. Just working on this sculpture here. Come here, watch this. See that? I'm revealing the essence of the wood. Once you get past the outer layers, the true nature starts to show. Alright, so I'm gonna obviously put on screen everything, but basically what you need to know is these two don't actually matter. This one loses you relation, but it is pretty funny. However, if you pick this one, this is not a you can't turn back one. Well, okay, I take that back. It kind of is. You'll lose 100 relationship points, and you won't be able to get a certain event that occurs. Both of these two, neither one of these actually give you relationship with him. Sorry, they don't give you relationship with Leah. I don't. And so, but they give you access to the next part, so it doesn't really matter which one of these two you pick. I'm gonna go with this one because this is just how I feel in real life. What? Oh yeah, that's absolutely right. I feel it's the same with people, and the reason why is like, when you start talking to people, they don't always, like, well, I mean, they don't trust you, obviously, so they're not gonna dump their entire life story on you, but as you become, like, closer friends with people, they begin to trust you with more and more stuff. So, but I first visited this valley as a little girl, while on vacation with my parents. I knew I had to come back someday. This place has great artistic potential. Although, I have to admit, it's not easy to pay the bills as an artist. So, if you pick this one, an event, well, actually, I'm going to pick this one, so just be informed that once you hit 8 hearts with her, something will happen. And this one triggers another cutscene in the house, so it depends on, do you want an event that's a cutscene, or do you want an event that you have to, like, go into the house? I mean, they're both basically cutscenes. And yeah, so I'm going to go with this one. Interesting. I guess I could set the wheels in motion to make Pelican Town a true art destination. But what if no one likes my sculptures? I'd be crushed. I'll have to think about it. Well, thanks for stopping by, Mate. Alright, do I have anything to give her? Yes, I do. I have a blackberry. I hope you like it. This is a really nice gift. Thank you. An art show for the whole village. That's a bold idea, Mate. So the reason I picked that one is I always pick the computer one. And so yeah, I'd like to actually see this one. Hey Marty, what's up? I'm gonna give you a talking to first. Hi Mate, you look like you're soaked, you poor thing. Yeah, yes I am. Excuse me, Jazz. I need to buy a milk pail. I don't remember if I actually have a heater in all my areas. I might have to check that. But yeah, I was not able to afford a milk pail the last time I came in here. So yeah, we need to get some milking done. I believe the animals should be big now. Yes, they are. Alright, so... Oops. Just like that, we got our first little bit of milk. And as long as we keep petting them every day, we should be able to actually get, like the bigger milks. And we could make a cheese press, actually. What does it take to make that? Hardwood, copper, stone, and wood. I will probably be doing that. I need to make a couple of chests anyways for the coop animals. Give our chickens a little pat on the head and head out the door. So yeah, we're going to head off to the mines, and we need to get the squid kids. And I really just need to get some gold. Because we have really been lacking in the money department, I guess you could say. What else was needed for this milk maker, or cheese maker? Stone. Alright, just like that, we have one cheese maker. Put all this away. Put all that away. Alrighty. Oops, I forgot to make my chests. Well... don't think I necessarily needed 5 of them, but you know what? That's perfectly fine with me, I guess. Yeah, I kind of need to start moving all my, like, what's it called? Like, agricultural stuff into here. So we can, like, put our excess milk in here. And just every day when we're done, you know, throw another one in, add one to there, and head out the door. Oops, I forgot to drop my milk pail in. Yeah, that just kind of helps keep everything at a centralized location up until we get the auto grabber, and then, well, then I'm going to be completely honest with you, I do terrible when it comes to the auto grabber. I don't really know why that is. I just, for whatever reason, I'm not very good about emptying that thing out every day. And I don't tend to notice that there's a problem until, like, all my animals are angry at me. So yeah, that'll be something that I definitely need to keep a closer eye on. I might put another one of those there. The rest of these chests we can put in there. Alright, this is going to be our inventory as we run off to the mines. So yeah, hopefully today is a good day for the mines. We'll have to check in later, I guess, or reevaluate later, I guess. So squid kids, we're going to go down to floor 90. I believe they can show up here. I might be wrong. You know what, I'm just, because I'm a little nervous about it, I'm going to go to floor 100. because I know that they can show up here. So, yeah, hopefully it's a good luck day. I did not check the TV. But yeah, and hopefully we can get a decent amount of gold and make it down so I don't have to fight my way through all these slimes. The other nice thing about coming back to these mines is it gives us the opportunity to, you know, like, hit the monster goals that we have to hit. Because that is going to be a thing. Most of these monsters, I don't care as much about getting their goals done. But there is one that is pretty important to me, and that would be the ones on the 40 area, and that's like the little dust sprites. So the reason why I want those ones is they drop, well, I mean they drop coal obviously, and so they're just useful in general. But the ring gives you the Briggler's ring. The other guys, like the slimes, that one, I don't know, like, it's okay what it does. It gives you it's called the slime charmer ring, and it makes it so slimes don't do damage to you. Which, I mean, can be useful, but it's not, I don't know. I just don't deem it as, like, the most valuable use of my time. Yeah, there's one squid kid. Hopefully we can get a second one before 11 o'clock tonight. Yeah, but I'm also trying to get some mining experience. Or maybe combat experience? I think we might actually be level 10 mining. I know we're level 10 farming, but I'm not entirely sure. Plus, if the game wants to give me these mushroom floors, then I will definitely take that. You guys, get out of here, please. I would kindly like you to F off, please. Thank you. Oh my gosh. They're multiplying. A heart shirt? What the heck? I don't think I've ever gotten that item before. I don't think that that's a rare item from a bat. I think it's just a drop you can get. Like one of those 1% that you can get from, like, doing anything. Speaking of which, got a new hat. That'll probably be my spring hat, because I don't really want to wear that in the winter. I mean, I don't really want to wear the bridal veil in the winter either, but the forager's hat at least makes a little bit more sense in the spring than it does in the winter. I mean, there is foraging to be done in the winter, obviously, but it's not the same. It is an acquired taste, I guess you could say, and I actually didn't know how to do it when I first played. Because, like, yeah, there are things you can just pick up off the ground, but there's a lot more to it, to foraging in the winter, that I was definitely not prepared for when I first played this game. As weird as that sounds, I wasn't really in the habit of carrying my hoe around, and so, like, I wasn't able to pick up the roots. So for those of you who have not played Stardew Valley, winter foraging is done basically completely underground. There is one flower that appears above ground, and one plant, I guess you could call it. Like, it's technically edible, but it's poisonous, and so, like, you know, don't eat it in real life or in the game, because it's technically poisonous in real life too, I guess. I mean, I don't know, it's weird. It's holly, so I'm not trying to, like, irritate anyone by, like, being kind of lampshady, or, like, kind of cloak and dagger about the whole thing. But just for, like, people that have never played the game before, yeah, it's holly. So holly berries are very poisonous in real life, but as many of you know, I mean, if you look at my name, Mate Zipper, I drink mate. And I don't drink like the canned stuff. I drink like real mate out of, like out of the gourd with hot water poured over the top. And the thing with mate is it's actually holly. I mean, it's not the same holly. It's a holly that's native to South America that has caffeine in it. And it's not poisonous. And believe it or not, there's actually a strain of it here in the US called, well, I'm not going to get too Latin, but I want to turn in my quest. The elementals are pleased with the job you did. Here's your payment as promised. Stormy days are the only time I can commune with certain elementals. I don't expect you to understand. So, mate is not holly, but it's in the same family. And that is the Ilex family, if you speak Latin. And so, yerba mate is called Ilex paraguarensis. The mate-like plant that's here in the US is called Ilex vomitoria. And Ilex vomitoria gets that name because when the European explorers got here, they saw tribal people drinking a tea very similar to what mate is in South America. But like they'd engorge themselves to the point of vomiting, and so it got the unfortunate name of Holly of the Vomit because, it was part of a ritual that the Europeans saw, and so they thought that it was just a plant that caused you to throw up. That's not really the case. I mean, to my knowledge, I've never personally tried it. I do know that it is possible to drink it. But once again, do your research on it and don't drink like a random thing that a guy tells you about on the internet, I guess. It's generally not a good idea if you plan to live a long life. But yeah, so now holly itself, I think it's just called Ilex Ilex, but I don't know. I'd have to look that one up because I don't generally research hollies. The only reason I know what I know about it is because when I was studying botany, or not botany, biology, I don't know if I want to get into this, but I was crossbreeding plants because I was trying to get a more potent chemical combination out of them. And it's not a plant that anyone here would really even think of. And I know that everyone's probably thinking of one, and it's green and people smoke it. No, it's not that plant. It was a completely different plant. It was actually a flower that I was crossbreeding in my apartment while I was living in Utah and prior to me being married to my wife. Because yeah, I was a chemistry major, I was a pharmacy major, and I was trying to increase the potency of a certain plant. And so I was creating strains of a flower. And with the exception of the interstate, as well as one state in the US, the plant is completely legal, so there you go. Yeah, it's a plant that if it's found along interstate highways, the United States government comes in and kind of quashes it quickly. And it's also illegal to import into Arizona. But once again, not for any reason that you'd think. It's just because it's a weed that pops up and is really hard to deal with. So yeah. Now, we made 4,000 gold. Now, a lot of that was made with yesterday's fishing. And, the pale ales, but the farming's not too bad. But yeah, with that, I have finally been able to finish Friday the 5th. As I said, this is like the 5th time that I tried to record it. The other times I made, I don't know, it came to be about 10 o'clock in the morning, and it wasn't working out. But yeah, so with that, this has been Mate Sipper. Wishing you a good rest of your day, and hoping that everything is going well for y'all. But yeah, so until next time, bye.